Not all heroes wear capes and not all villains stay in the shadows. Thunderbolts 2025 brings together a volatile team of anti-heroes, outcasts, and former enemies, tasked with missions too dangerous or morally gray for traditional Avengers. This is Marvel's darker mirror to its most heroic teams where trust is scarce, redemption is uncertain, and survival is never guaranteed. Today we will explore the film's setup, the lineup, the tone, and the themes that define it, while leaving the climax end. This is a spoiler-safe breakdown. We will meet the core members of the Thunderbolts, outline how they are brought together, describe the political and military backdrop of their mission, and walk through the early conflicts and action without revealing the ultimate endgame. This recap will function as your debriefing before you see the full mission play out. After the fallout of the Avengers battles, the world is fractured. Governments remain wary of superpowered individuals, and the line between control and exploitation has blurred. Into this atmosphere steps Valentina Allegra de Fontaine, weaving her influence and creating a team not of the willing but of the useful. The roster is eclectic, drawn from characters with checkered pasts. Yelena Belova brings sharp instincts and unresolved grief. Bucky Barnes, the Winter Soldier, carries both skill and trauma. Red Guardian supplies brute strength and a touch of comedic relief, though his pride complicates things. Taskmaster, precise and unreadable, reflects the theme of identity and control. Ghost wrestles with instability and the fear of fading away. U.S. agent, driven by duty and ego, clashes with nearly everyone. The team is not assembled out of choice but necessity. They are sent to confront a rising threat, one that thrives in the gray zone of politics, espionage, and global instability. Their mission is not to save the world in a noble sense but to protect power structures from collapse, whether they believe in them or not. The heart of the film is not just the mission but the fractures within the group. Yelena distrusts authority, Bucky struggles with leadership thrust upon him, Red Guardian seeks validation, U.S. agent demands recognition, Taskmaster barely speaks but sees everything, Ghost oscillates between ally and liability. Their conflicts create tension as much as their battles do. Early missions showcase the group's chaos. Where the Avengers move like an orchestra, the Thunderbolts are more like a bar fight, effective but messy. A botched extraction, a chase through crowded streets, and a clash with heavily armed enemies demonstrate how dangerous their lack of unity is. These sequences thrill while underlining the stakes. If they cannot work together, they will not survive. Beneath the explosions and stunts is a political narrative. The Thunderbolts exist because governments cannot trust superheroes who act independently, but in using morally compromised operatives, they risk creating a new kind of instability. The film asks whether control through coercion is really control at all. Each member carries private demons. Yelena is haunted by Natasha's legacy. Bucky relives nightmares of his past conditioning. Ghost longs for stability but fears betrayal. U.S. agent questions whether he is a patriot or a pawn. Taskmaster struggles with agency after years of manipulation. Red Guardian grapples with faded glory. These personal arcs intertwine with the mission, giving weight to every fight. Midway through the film, the team discovers information that reframes their mission. The supposed enemy may not be the true threat, and the assignment they accepted may be built on deception. This twist does not reveal the climax, but it sharpens the conflict. Are they pawns, or can they seize control of their own path? The film leans heavily on themes of second chances and the price of manipulation. Can killers, mercenaries, and broken soldiers become something more, or are they forever bound by the sins of their past? Each character's journey reflects this question, making the Thunderbolts as much about redemption as it is about action. As the story intensifies, missions grow deadlier and betrayals cut deeper. The team must choose between obedience and autonomy. The global stakes expand, but the heart of the conflict remains deeply personal. Can these fractured individuals stand together when it matters most? We stop here before the climax, leaving the final answers unseen. Thunderbolts succeeds because it is both thrilling and introspective. The action sequences are brutal and unpredictable. The humor is sharp but never undermines the darker tone. The ensemble cast balances big personalities without losing sight of the humanity beneath. The cinematography emphasizes grit and shadow, marking a tonal shift from glossy heroics to something rougher, more volatile. So where does this leave us? With a team of outcasts forced to fight battles no one else will take, struggling as much with each other as with their enemies. With personal demons as dangerous as external threats. With the foundations of Marvel's most morally complex team set in motion. The ending remains yours to discover, but the groundwork shows that the Thunderbolts are not saviors, they are survivors.